Hey there, folks. Sorry about the extended wait for a new episode of my brand new Let's Play. It's been a hell of a week. I've basically worked 6 days straight, and I had surgery between 2 of those days, so it's been fun. Anyway, let's get started. In the previous episode, we didn't get a chance to look at the library entries, so I guess we'll do that now. Basically, it's just a whole bunch of terms that play throughout the game, so I guess we'll take a look at those. Dracula. Dracula Vlad Tepes. The vampire once feared as the Dark Lord. Resurrected many times, he waged a long and brutal war against the Belmont clan. In 1999, he was finally defeated for good, thus putting an end to his legacy as the Dark Lord. Soma Cruz. The rebirth of Dracula. He has the ability to dominate the souls of monsters and use their powers as his own. A year ago, he learned that he was destined to become the Dark Lord. However, he overcame the chaos that raged within and escaped that fate. Mina Hakuba, Soma's lifelong friend and the sole daughter of the Hakuba Shrine's priest. A year earlier, she and Soma had gotten trapped within Dracula's castle, which in turn was sealed within a solar eclipse. While she has no special abilities, she is most trusted by Soma. Arikado. Genya Arikado, a member of a top-secret Japanese government agency. Shrouded in mystery, his true identity is known but to a handful of people. Although he is strikingly beautiful, his cold and detached demeanor makes him difficult to approach. Hammer. Now a merchant, he retired from the military because of last year's incident. While he looks rough and resolute, he is actually aimless and irresponsible. He acts as an information broker through his shady business connections. He is hopelessly in love with Yoko. The Battle of 1999. The battle that permanently destroyed Dracula. Nostradamus' prediction of the King of Terror was for Dracula's resurrection. However, the priest of the Hakuba Shrine sealed his castle within a solar eclipse, cutting Dracula's soul from his power, and thus freeing it from the chains of destiny. The Cult. A religious cult headed by the priest Celia Fortner. Its formal name is With Light. It preaches that for God to be absolute good, there must be a being of absolute darkness. Rather than revering a Dark Lord, it believes in its presence and reveres God out of fear of the Dark Lord. Graham Jones, a man who was convinced he was Dracula's heir. He was born at the same exact time as Dracula's downfall in 1999. He was defeated by Soma in Dracula's castle last year. It was his failed attempt, however, that gave Celia the idea of creating a new Dark Lord. The Power of Dominance. Soma Cruz's ability, which lets him absorb the souls of monsters he has defeated and use their powers as his own. The so-called tactical souls come in 4 types: Ability, Bullet, Guardian, and Enchant, each with different attributes. Last year's battle. As had been predicted, in 2035, Dracula's castle emerged from a solar eclipse in Japan. Its dark appeal lured humans to serve as its keeper. Soma defeated Graham Jones, who had believed himself to be the castle's heir, but then realized he himself was the heir. He was saved only by his friend's efforts. Bullet Souls. A type of tactical soul that is red in color. Used magic power to execute projectile-type spells. These spells are most effective against monsters that are tough to beat with weapons. Press up on the control pad and the Y button to execute the selected spell. Guardian Souls. A type of tactical soul that is blue in color. They contain spells that steadily consume magic power while in effect. There are 2 kinds, those that go into effect while the R button is pressed, and those that are switched on or off using the R button. Enchant Souls. A type of tactical soul that is yellow in color. They contain spells that come into effect while they are equipped. They do not require magic power. They only need to be equipped to work. They are primarily used as status boosters rather than providing attack skills. Ability souls. A type of tactical soul that is silver in color. They take effect just by having them in possession and do not consume magic power. Many of them are for aiding movement, such as the backdash. Some are triggered using the L button. Vampire Killer. A whip that destroys all that is associated with the dark creatures of the night. As a result of an ancient blood pact, it can only be used by a Belmont. Its power was temporarily weakened last year when Soma broke free of his destiny as the Dark Lord. However, its potent power has not been entirely lost. Dracula's Castle. The symbol of Dracula's dark power, its appearance coincides with Dracula's resurrection. The priest of the Hakubush Shrine has sealed it in a solar eclipse in 1999. Then, during the solar eclipse of 2035, it sought a new master, but failed. Now its dark power awaits the rise of a new Dark Lord. So that's basically the library for you. I think we're just going to get into the game a little bit and start killing and mashing up enemies. And we entered the Lost Village. And here's our first new enemy, the Bat. It's got no item drops, but a rarity of 2. I will collect its soul, and I will be back with that in just a moment. Voila! We've got the Bat Soul. This summons Bat as a familiar. And it's a Guardian type soul, as you can see, so I'm going to equip that. And as you can see, it's a level 1/3, which means that it levels up 3 times the more souls you gain. So you want to gain a total of 9. It'll level up every 3, approximately. And he kind of protects you, as you can see it. There we go. It kind of goes after enemies once in a while. Somewhat useful, I suppose. At least for a new soul. There we go. Okay, and there's our next new enemy, the Peeping Eye. No drops for items, and it's extremely rare, so this will take a while. I'm going to do it off screen, and I will be back with that soul in a moment. Whew, that took a while. I probably spent about 45 minutes farming this sucker, but I have the Peeping Eye soul now, which identifies breakable walls. I'm going to make sure to equip that because I have not played this game. If you don't know yet, this is a totally blind run aside from this first portion here. So I have no clue where I'm going or what I'm doing, really. So that'll come in handy in finding secret passages, at least. Looks like we've got our first new weapon here, the short sword. Equip that and take a look at what it does. I should probably do it nude, or let me put it this way. Look at the stats from not having it equipped. That's what I meant. Guess you do it nude too. Anyway, we got a consumable potion. And a save room. Press up in front of the statue to save the game. Obviously, save rooms refill health in most Castlevania games. It looks like this one's no exception. So you can use those to farm health and magic refills whenever you need them. And I'm definitely going to do that since I don't know this. Oh, it is sealed. A magic seal is needed. Well, guess I can't go in there yet. Oh, there's our next new enemy, I believe. The Warg. He has no item drops, but it's easy to collect souls, so I will get that off screen. Okay, I've got the Warg soul now. Use fangs to tear at foes. Huh, sounds fun. Sounds like what I do on a Saturday night. It's a level 1/9, which means that you have to collect all 9 souls in order to fully level it up. And it gains a level each soul you collect. There's our next new enemy, the Zombie. He has an item drop, and his soul summons a zombie. So I'm going to have to try to get his item drop. But in the meantime, let's take a look at his soul. Obviously, it's a 1/9 soul, which means we'll have to collect 9 of that as well. if we want to see it fully leveled, which I will. Oh, look, I got his drop, the cloth tunic. How fortunate for me. There we go. Casual clothes is 8 and cloth tunic is 9, so it's a little better than our original equipment. And there's our next new enemy. He's got 2 item drops and a soul, so I'm going to get the soul, and maybe I'll get lucky with the item drops. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the axe armor soul, throws an axe upwards. No luck on the drops, and I'm running out of time, so I'll have to get those off screen in the next video. Anyway, here's the axe armor soul. So until then, stay safe, see you soon. Stick around, folks, we've got plenty more to go. Bye!